All right, so we're gonna, this set will be a little shorter, even though it's still 4 tunes. This first one is a little bit bizarre. Some of you History Jazzers in my live History Jazz class, you know, because the online people are dead. I'm just kidding. In a live lecture class that I teach at 9 a.m., you got to get experience to a little bit of Kurt Elling in that wacky ice cream tune that is very avant-garde. So here's that's your favorite? Sweet, cool. It's one of mine too. This is based off of a Kurt Elling recording of Never Never Land, based on Peter Pan. And it's got a lot of weird complexities to it. There's a middle section that is very kind of crazy in some ways, like that ice cream tune, Endless. And it's got a lot of meter changes, so it's quite complicated. You'll hear a great piano solo from Kevin Starback there. I also want to acknowledge our bass player, John, who drives this tune quite a bit with his cool bass lines. Yeah, you do. Embrace that. So here's Never Never Land. of stuff in there. A lot of complicated things, very sophisticated. Okay, here's something more basic. This is a great tune that I was inspired by now deceased jazz singer Jan Stentz, who used to sing up in Port Townsend a lot, and I loved going up there during the summer and hearing her sing. Very inspiring. She's been gone for about 15, 20 years. But this is a great Ring Berlin tune, if I'm not wrong, and brain farting at a time, but a Ring Berlin, I believe. And it's called This Year's Kisses, and we'll start with Emily at the beginning, and we'll hear some improvisation from Oscar, as well as some more Kevin and Bailey, I think. So here's This Year's Kisses.
Didn't mind when romance fell through. I looked around for somebody new. Since my romance I've kissed quite a few. But I'm afraid those kisses won't do. Kisses, drop of kisses, won't seem as sweet to me. This year's crop just misses what kisses used to be. This year's new romance doesn't seem to have a chance, even of my Mr. Boulevard. This year's crop of kisses is not for me, 'cause I'm still wearing last year's
Cradell at the beginning, Oscar Osorio there in the middle, Kevin Starr, Bailey Maya. Nice job. Here comes something very different. This is a, yes, there we go. It wants to click out. Stop clicking out. This is an a cappella ballad. Let me do a couple of settings here. I think we're good. Great. Let me do this. See if that works. Composed by Paul Williams for the 1980s version of Superman, back there with Christopher Reeve and Margot Kidder as Lois Lane. This was written for the scene where they have their first date. Basically, Clark Kent comes over for an interview and ends up being Superman, and they fly off all around New York City. Well, Gotham or whatever they call it. And she falls in love with him during this song. But she couldn't sing it, so she just spoke the words awkwardly while the orchestra played in the background and they flew around. So it's a beautiful tune. They really didn't get much recognition in the movie itself. So this arrangement is done by Vijay Singh, who was director of jazz choirs and some choral stuff up at Central Washington University. It's called Can You Read My Mind? So just think of Lois Lane. He can see through my clothes and he can fly all around. But can he read my mind? So it's a little more romantic than that. Sorry for being crass, but okay. Yeah, so can you read my mind? Sit over here and enjoy it.
Just a friend from another star. Here I am, like a kid out of school, holding hands with a god or a fool. Will you look at me, quivering like a little girl, shivering? You can see right through me. Can you
Okay, thank you very, very much. What a lovely tune, very exposed, and I'm really putting a lot of stuff on them to be able to do it like that without me directing or anything. So they kind of had to read each other's minds, body language, and everything to interpret that way. Very nice job. Here's our last tune before we bring on the jazz band for another set of three great tunes, so make sure you stick around. Let me mention that Mandy here is going to be up there at the table where we have some of our past CDs hanging out, and please feel free to support our program by buying one or more of those past CDs. They're just $10 each, and they're really good recordings of past FreeForms. Our last year's CD, Room in the Heart, is up there, as well as some more, so consume those. You know, people love those for stocking stuffers or coasters, CDs. It streams everything now. But I keep saying, you know, sometime when China or North Korea or somebody takes out our cellular service, I'm going to be sitting in my backyard in my lawn chair with my CDs and charging my stuff with my solar panels, and y'all can just come over and listen with me. So, when streaming dies, I will still have a dresser full of CDs to enjoy. Okay, so here's a Duke Pearson tune, a nice up-tempo, kind of minor blues at times, but it has a bridge too. A tune called Janine. The last time I saw that Janine girl I used to date, but she dumped me because I was poor. Yeah, whatever. I'm not gonna invite her over to hear my CDs. Anyway, so here's last time I saw Janine. You'll hear some great improvisation from Meg here and from Bailey, and enjoy the tune and enjoy the jazz band. By the way, let me remind you, next Friday and Saturday night here is the CBGO Orchestra, directed by Randy Hubbs, and some great music. First half will be traditional big band music, and the second half of big band Christmas music. So come and enjoy that. That's here. I think it's $15 for students and $25 for general admission. It'll be a great concert next weekend, Friday and Saturday here.